Well, wait. Let's start at the start. Now, you were in high school, and you were in high school, and you turned 18 in January 1943.
I already had my draft card.
You had to register when you turned
yeah.
18, right?
18, sure.
But my question is when did you receive a letter saying you are hereby drafted or whatever? A letter came in the mail one day?
As soon as I was 18.
And what did it say?
Congratulations. You have been, exactly what it says, congratulations. You have been selected to serve in the armed forces. I forget the word. Just something like that.
Yeah.
They actually congratulated you.
Yeah.
You will be hearing from your draft board. Well, they wouldn't draft us. They wouldn't make us quit school.
Right.
They let us finish school. So it's a good thing my mother started me a year later. Otherwise, I'd have gone a year sooner.
That's right.
I missed all the good stuff.
Yeah, you missed all the really heavy fighting, I suppose. Although any fighting's heavy fighting, I suppose. Now, all right, so you graduated in June in 1943. And then when did you get packed off?
I graduated June 30th, 1943. July 1st, I was taking my physical.
Oh, shoot.
I went straight to Pittsburgh.
Uh-huh.
Whole truckload of it, a whole bus full of us.
Was there anybody on that bus that you knew?
Everybody.
Uh-huh.
They were all from home. Bell Vernon. Most of them.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but most of them. One guy came with his clothes ready to go, leave. You could leave right then that day. And he's the only guy that got rejected. But then after we passed our physical, we had 2 weeks. That was July 1st, and by the 10th, I think, I was on a train heading for Fort Meade, Maryland.
So at that point, you're still in your civilian clothes,
Oh,
right?
yeah. And all the guys from Bell Vernon.
Uh-huh.
We were all together. I knew most of them. And so we all went down to Fort Meade. That's where we got processed.
Uh-huh.
And I took they test you as soon as you go in. And I passed a very strict above average test. So the Army sent me to college to learn engineering so I could be a Army engineer. But it was just a ruse to keep you on ice till they needed you.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there was a catch to it. I had to take basic infantry teachings, learn to be an infantry. And then they sent me to college. But the time the college was over, I went straight to the infantry. That was the end of my education.
Yeah.
And
all right, so now you got sent somewhere else after that, did you not?
yeah, I got sent to North Carolina, and I joined an infantry division.
And that's where you start your basic training.
Oh no, the basic was already over.
What do they teach you in basic training?
They sent me to Alabama for basic training, 13 weeks. And I learned how to shoot every gun ever invented. I learned how to shoot it. Pistols, rifles.
You were so old you already knew how to shoot a musket,
Oh, yeah.
right?
And I even shot a bazooka.
No kidding.
A mortar.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we had training and everything.
So I guess that was just for in case you needed to jump in somewhere, you could at least, you had some sort of...
place where, the only thing I didn't know how to do was shoot a cannon. They didn't mess, it's the guys that had to go to a special...
The artillery school or something?
Or training, or a tank.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could have volunteered for tanks.
Yeah.
But I didn't want a moving foxhole.
Right.
Too easy to shoot.
Above ground foxhole. Yeah. All right, so tell me about when you would train, and then they sent you somewhere to shoot to practice shooting your rifle.
Oh, we did that during training.
Right, but tell me about that. You had to run somewhere or walk somewhere. There was a hill or something.
Oh yeah, but that was during basic.
You tell me about it.
Right behind our camp was a hill like this, only twice as long.
Uh-huh.
And up on top, there's where we did a lot of our training, how to shoot rifles and stuff like that. And when we had to walk up there, the first time we did that, I thought all of us were going to die. It was so tough. But at the end of 13 weeks, we used to run up
Yeah.
and sit down and never even noticed it.
And
We used to have it look like a parade ground where we used to train too. And they used to make us do laps around it,
Yeah.
like a football field. And I thought I was going to die then too. At the end of 13 weeks, I could trot around there all day.
yeah.
Never bothered me.
Uh-huh.
And no drinking. We weren't allowed to drink any water till we'd have breakfast. No water till noon.
Uh-huh.
And that was rough.
Yeah.
But you got used to it. Could have did without it.
Did anybody ever pass out, or
Yeah. A couple of fat kids.
did they lose weight? Did they end up
Yeah.
losing the
A
weight?
little bit, yeah.
All right, so now you're trained and you're embarking at some point.
Yeah, then they put us in a regular infantry division where I got more training and learned how to fight as a unit, how to attack. We learned how to attack. They'd give the signal, we used to spread out in a line, just like Civil War.
Yeah.
And we'd charge.
Huh.
And,
Fixed bayonets and the whole thing.
The whole stick dummies, you know.
Yeah.
How to fight. We used to practice fighting. And do this and that. And
Did you do any hand-to-hand combat
yeah, always
training?
fight with actually no guns, just I
Yeah.
grabbed my opponent from another company, guy about my size. I flipped him over. He wasn't expecting that. We go up and shake hands, yeah. That poor bastard. Yeah.
So they teach you to fight dirty?
Anything went.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Huh?
They didn't let us kick each other or anything like that. But everything else went.
That was not off the table, though, as far as
Yeah.
the real
Yeah,
bad
you
guys.
wouldn't allow any of that.
Yeah. But for the real bad guys, pretty much
Oh, yeah.
whatever it takes.
Whatever, gouge his eyes out, whatever.
Yeah. They told you that? They actually told you that?
Gouge his eyes out, stick your thumb in his right ear,
Yeah.
and push as hard as you can.
Kick them in the balls. That
Oh,
was
everything.
everything.
It was awful.
Yeah. Okay, so that was in Alabama, right?
No, that was in North Carolina.
North Carolina. Then you went to Alabama. Now wait.
No,
you,
Alabama was first,
oh, it was first.
basic. Yeah.
Okay. So that just kind of shaped you up, I guess, Alabama. And then now you're in Maryland,
I know, now I'm in North Carolina.
North Carolina. And what do they do there?
That was what the regular.
Put you with
infantry
your
division.
group.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then they picked us out, certain guys. Every once in a while they'd take 5 or 10 guys from each company, send them overseas as replacements. And of course they picked all us new guys. I was in the second. I was in the first shipment,
Oh, jeez.
except I needed glasses, and I didn't have my glasses yet. So Zema, you're out. You wait till you get your glasses. The very next shipment, which was maybe a month later, I was first. So I got on a ship, went straight to Italy.
On some sort of a troop ship or something?
Yeah. Must have been 5,000.
Wow.
5,000.
How big was the ship?
It was a luxury liner.
Oh, like an ocean,
Yeah.
like a cruise type thing?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
They had it fixed up with bunks all over the place.